Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Diamond Dave, and today we will be cleaning up the drive-in movie theater. If we just pull out our Pip-Boy to show where we are, we're continuing down the road south. We've passed Concord and the Museum of Freedom, completely ignoring Preston Garvey's silly side quests, and discovered Drumlin Diner, in which there was an altercation that we resolved, got access to the shop, and now we're heading east toward the next settlement on our list. I truly hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been making so far, and I invite you to consider liking and subscribing. So, we've approached and arrived at the Starlight Drive-In Center, and already we see mole rats, and we're taking radiation. Now, the workbench is in here. Let's just pop this dude. And this is protected by a group of mole rats, apparently, as well as a novice locked door. I'm just gonna give these guys a nice couple smacks, if possible. Couple gunshots here and there. That guy's running away, now he's done. Very good. Using bobby pins, we're gonna play the mini game. And the lockpicking screen comes up. We just need to find the sweet spot here. And we have access to the workbench. Now, because we've cleared the area, we can scrap everything. And with the All Settlements Extended mod, we see that the area has substantially extended behind the movie screen, as well as off to our left over here. We still have this building, and we'll decide whether or not we want to actually keep that. I may go for a total scrap. I may not. But what we will do is we'll start in the parking lot here. And we're going to be careful to not destroy any real bits of the road. I do like how it's broken in some areas. We do need to get rid of these metal barrels because they are producing radiation which will kill our settlers, and we don't want that. So we're gonna scrap this and the mannequins, the traffic cones. We will leave the water in here just because we can stick a water purifier in here that can support up to 30 settlers. So that is, in my opinion, a necessary part of what we will be doing. We don't need this street lamp. Now, I like Starlight Drive-In. I really do. Especially with the mod because we just have a massive space in which to build. We could even scrap the projector screen if we so desire. We'll leave that there for the time being. I think, well, we could scrap it possibly. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these hedges, maybe. We'll get rid of the chain link fence going all the way around. Clean up the trash. We want a nice clean road, or at the very least, as clean as possible. Just like in the other builds that we have done. Just because, once again, our settlers will naturally be participating in the cleaning and maintaining of the area. Oh. Alright. Gonna get this road nice and clean. Come on to this side. We'll leave the telephone poles alone just because of the wires that go through. The wires do not scrap. I learned that the hard way when I first started using this mod. And we will carefully knock down these vines if possible here. Just so we have a nice little clean feeling. Well, this area is turning out really nice. I'm thinking back here we could probably do shops. Just because people will naturally be traveling on the road, and the ease of access to the shops will help the frame rate when it comes to the amount of people that will be in this particular settlement at its completion. So projector screen, can I get these vines? I can, and I will. We'll remove the shack planks, I think. Just because there's no real purpose to them being there. Aesthetically, anyway. I can't get these back vines. Maybe I can. There we go. See if we can get this guy. Perfect. Well, we got some debris we can clean up a little bit. Perfect. We'll leave the footpaths. I think the footpaths add a really nice touch to the environment. Coming along this side, we will be pretty much annihilating this whole area, minus the telephone poles, just so we can get the resources that are going to be needed. Okay. And we're going to loop around this side. We're going to do this in one big circular formation. A lot of vines in the area. A lot of vines in the area. And brambles, too. Which is going to be good for our wood count. We'll leave these here, I think. Let's get this skeleton here, scrap that. Mole rat tunnels, we don't need here. Another reason why I like the Starlight Drive-In Theater is because the amount of cars here, they give a plethora of resources. This makes me happy. I'll just gently come around like so. We can build a lot of buildings on this side especially. Now, I think when it comes to the billboards, we may leave them be. Like, we have a really big billboard here. Got floating debris. That is a telephone pole. Whoop. Perfect. We got that vine down nice and clean. Leave that telephone pole alone. Get rid of the hedges, the shrubberies, the brambles. Some of the overgrown foliage we cannot pick up, and that's okay. I'm kind of liking having some overgrowth in some areas, provided it's not, like, in the middle of the road, if possible. As well as the general living area of where we're going to be. Yeah, we can't even scrap this big guy, so we're gonna carefully navigate around this. A lot of stuff to take down in this corner. Just rapid fire here. Coming back behind the building proper. We can scrap these entities. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the magical quick save button. Just because we're getting into a tight space, there's a lot of stuff on the ground, and this could possibly result in disaster if we don't. So let's just clean up the ground here. Now, I will be putting a list of the mods used in this video in the description, as always, to give credit where credit is due. Although, personally, I kind of would like to see a mod where you can play as a Mr. Handy. I feel like it may be reasonable to replace Codsworth at some point, simply because he just does not seem to know how to function as a robot. We'll scrap the mole rat bodies here. Going a little bit out of order that I intended. That's okay. As long as it's nice and crisp and flush, we can put up with a lot, I think. Just doubling back, making sure we got everything. Alright. Nice and clean. I'm gonna just take a little pit stop. Clean up all the trash that's by the projector for some reason. Get any vines that are unnecessary. Since we're over here, we're gonna carefully come up here. And we're just gonna scrap this area. Just a gentle, light cleaning. We may keep the projector, we may not, but at the very least it's clean. At the very least it's clean so we can make an informed decision. When we get to the building part, I don't know, I kind of like it there. And if you guys do end up running mods like videos of the Raceland, you can actually repair this projector building, and you can play videos on it. It'll work as a functional projector. Nope. I made a mistake. We can repair that at a later point. It's a little too late to go back to that specific save, so I'll just create a new quick save. There's a lot of leaves on the sidewalk here. See if I can get this shrubbery. get this general area, we'll make our way back to inside of the building. And we'll at the very least clean it up before we make a judgment call whether or not to partially scrap it, completely scrap it, etc. Oh, there's some nuclear material. Now this is looking super nice. Now, I'm gonna just do a quick save. I can't remember if I normally scrap the roads in the center or not. We'll just quickly find out here. Oh yeah, this is fine. We'll take these guys out too, so it's less jagged and more accessible, given that's where we're putting the water purifier. It looks nice. Okay. I think we're gonna leave the stools out here. Well, this is where things get really challenging, because I accidentally deleted part of a counter. Diner counter debris. Is this an actual counter piece? Oh, it is. Interesting. Okay. So what we'll do is we will... oh boy. We already got a stove and sink here. I think we could maybe turn this into a shop somehow. I don't know what to do with this area, honestly. This cigarette's annoying. I suppose we could just put in new diner counters to replace it. That's assuming we keep this building. I'm leaning at getting rid of it, but I will listen to people in the comments and what they think I should do. We'll come out onto the quote-unquote second floor here. I think we'll leave the fans as is. Machine parts. There's some vines up there. Let's go back inside, do the interior first, and see if that'll let me just reach up there. If not, we'll just build a staircase to it. We'll scrap all of this noise. Let's scrap the pistol. Alright, now here it's trying to get me to like scrap this entire thing, which I'm kind of hesitant to do right now. But this appears to be relatively good. Let's see, can I get this plank, or is it just... Alright, I guess this plank is a part of the projector system itself. Leave that as is. Alright. Now, we do see a vine up there. I think, really, that's the last thing I can think of that I need to get, because this place is fully cleaned. Keeping the projector and the building intact. So let's just go stairs. Oh, let's come like way... How far back can I go? Sure. Just make a ladder to heaven here, I guess. Alright. We'll just do a quick cursory check, but everything looks good. There's a vine I missed here. Okay, looks like there's a couple vines I missed just because they blend in so well. They're just like attached. Go. There we go. Vine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. And I will see you next time.